What's happening, people? Smffy here, and back on Black Ops 3, and I've got a cheeky little stealthy gameplay for you today with the VMP, as you can see. This class is, I think, my favourite out of every single gun class in the game that I've come up with so far. This is my sort of favourite, most overpowered class, I think, that I've got. And I was, shit you not, I would, if I had more people subscribed to this channel, I would not share it, because I definitely don't want to come up against it all the time. But yeah, so obviously, what is it? It's VMP. In terms of attachments, I call it my kind of stealth class. So I've got the Suppressor on there, so I want to stay off the enemy radar at all times. And combining that, I've got rapid fire, and this thing just melts with rapid fire. You probably even challenge the Vesper some of the time with this one. And then grip, obviously, to control the recoil. So this one I kind of am using over the CUDA. I'm not a huge fan of the CUDA with Suppressor at the moment. I'm feeling like it's this range has been a bit weakened by it, but the fire rate of the Vesper makes up for it. VMP makes up for it. But where it kind of comes into its own, I think, is the way that I've set the perks up. So I'm kind of all geared around this stealth approach. So I have a combination of perks kind of all ready to kind of keep me off the radar, but also allow me to flank with minimum sound. So I mean, I've obviously got dead silence on here, but it's one of the only classes where I'm running blast suppressor, and I've kind of ignored that, really, I suppose. All games, this guy just melts everybody, and nice line there. But actually, once you start using it, you think, shit, this is actually really handy, because you can get across the map a lot quicker. A lot of people just boost like crazy anyway, and just that if you're good at reading the minimap, then you're always going to die if you're one of those people, I'm afraid, because I'm going to see you a mile off. But what this is basically allowing me to do is to flank the enemies, no risk of UAV, which is quite common. So I tend to use this quite a lot in pubs, because literally the teammates tend to give away a lot of kill streaks. Sometimes you get someone who's really bad on your team, and they're going to, you're going to be flanking the enemies basically, about to kill everyone, and then suddenly UAV comes in and game over. So I'm avoiding that, using Ghost, and then the middle one is just literally Scavenger. A lot of people tend to use fast hands. I mean, I'm not really feeling like I need fast hands. My reactions are usually when sober, pretty good. But I think I'd rather have Scavenger, because, again, to keep off the radar, I don't want to rely on picking up a shitty gun off the floor, because, god damn, some people use terrible, terrible setups, and I really need that suppressor. So for me, it's all about, making sure I don't have to pick up guns. So yeah, that's my setup. It's crazy good, so I would definitely feel that way inclined, then give it a go, because it allows me to flank. I mean, I'm not making any noise. Guys got no fucking idea where I am. And yeah, and the gun itself just absolutely melts. So it's a brilliant combination, and one that I use probably quite a bit in S&D with a few changes. But yeah, so definitely give this one a go. I've actually gone back to, as you can see on this, combat focus with a Seraph, which I think I haven't used it for a long time, and I don't know why, because it used to be kind of my go-to specialist. And for me, because I get, not being big-headed, but I get quite a lot of gun kills in a game, quite a few streaks. So for me, it's actually seriously worthwhile if I'm picking up kind of 400 to 600 points every time I turn it on. And you'll see the score streak setup. I'm running quite low score streaks. Got sick of being kind of grab spiked one off the Wraith as I wait that guy out. But there you go. A cheeky little stealth gameplay. Managed to die literally in the last second of the game. Otherwise it would have been a nice 40 KD, but this is live. 14-2, not too bad. So I hope you enjoyed. It's up for more if you did, and I'll catch you again.